Guys, I am back. Freaking people wanting me. Dang it. Okay. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. It's the first apartment on the second floor. I'm smart about those kinds of things. Inside was his apartment. A small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $360 a month. Jesus, holy crap. Well, I guess that isn't so bad. I mean, college student. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far, he'd been there for 3 years and 7 months. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. Nice. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from a deep slumber. Their cold night light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. Ooh, did I have someone over? I hope so. That was fun. I had someone over last night. Okay, no, I bet not. There was one thing that didn't belong, however. There was a breeze. Breaths of cold night air wafted into his apartment, carrying the smells of autumn with them. The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the wind. Let me just make sure there's a freaking recording. Okay, good. Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Junpei shrugged. He must have just left it open earlier. He closed the window. Then it happened. Oh, jeez. Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed all in black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden. Junpei tried to scream, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. He tried to step forward toward the man, but his legs could no longer support his weight. Junpei collapsed on the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs, like a discarded puppet. Too late. He noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object, shaped distressingly like a grenade, sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well, a white haze that was not the smokes creeping into the edges of his vision.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on.
You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game. It is a game where you put your life on the line.
That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist. That's right. That guy with the gas mask. The son of a bitch must have taken me here. As to who the man was or might have been, Junpei had no idea. Indeed, he wasn't even sure that his assailant had been a man. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak. Who was the man in the mask?
You have been chosen.
Junpei remembered that much, but what it might mean, that was beyond him. Junpei had no idea where he was or why he was there. There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game, huh? What the hell is the nonary game? God damn it! With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Alright, so we learned about a little bit about ourselves. Okay, now let me look at items. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so it's okay. So this one is 7-4, right? I do believe. So this one would be 7-4-7. No, 7-4-6-5. 7-4-6-5. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. Okay. So let's put the red key in there. Alright, let's stick the red key in there. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, alright, I'll take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put the right numbers in and turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open. Let's give that a shot. Operation instructions. We already freaking know this, mate. So yeah, it was 7-4-6-5. No? 7. What am I could have sworn that was what it was. Hold on. Damn it. It's not opening. Wonder if anything I got might have a hint. I think I should open it if I put the right numbers and turn the key. Yeah, I know, but like, I could have sworn that was the... Hold on. Okay. Okay. So that's 7. 4. 6. 5. Already... I freaking did that, though. Right? That says 6-5, right? Yeah. 7-4-6-5. That's what I freaking put. 7-4-6-5. That's what I freaking put. Hold on. 7-4-6-5. Huh. Well, that's odd. Why is this not working? Excuse me? I gotta figure out the right code first. Am I, like, doing it wrong? Or... Maybe 6-5-7-4? Maybe? 6-5-7-4? Let's try that. Let's try that. Gosh dang it, I wish they'd want to do this. Let's try 6-5-7-4. 6-5-7-4. That is the correct numbers, you piece of crap. Red. Maybe... Wait, what about that note on the bulletin board? There are a couple of symbols on it that were red. Someone drew those symbols on the back of paper along with some numbers. Could those symbols have something to do with the code that I need to get this briefcase open? That's what I've been trying to do, but like... For some reason, it ain't working. Okay, am I missing something here? Because that is the right freaking numbers, isn't it? Seven, 4, 6. That is a 6. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's... Oh my gosh, guys. I was looking at it at the, like, a different angle. My, like... It's, like, so pixelated I couldn't tell what... It's 8-5. Oh my goodness. 7-4-8-5. Oh my god. I cannot believe that I messed up that badly. Guys, I cannot believe that. I am so dumb. Okay. 7, 4, 8, 5. There we go. I was reading it in the wrong order. No, the 8 was just so pixelated I could barely read it. It's opening. These look like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. Alright? Alright. It doesn't look like there's anything in there, so let's just go to the door, I guess. These cards are with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide this card and see if it works. And... Huh. It's not working? Why? Damn it. No, that's not right. I still have cards I haven't used. Correcto mundo, you are. This one. Damn it. Not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course, the files. The file said something about digital root. A digital root. The digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get the digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Oh, whatever. It's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the card that gave me the digital root of 5 to the reader. Operating instructions. Touch 3 cards to select them. The digital root of the selected cards will be displayed on the top screen. Touching reset will deselect all current selecting cards. After you've selected 3 cards, touch the device. Nope. Maybe 761? There you go. Or 671. Ugh. It's not working. Alright, I just need to pick the cards that have the digital root of 5. Then I show them to this thing and the lock should open. Now, to get a digital root, I have to keep adding the numbers together until I have a digital root. So let's say I've got, say, 21, then I don't get 3, or how about... I freaking know this, mate. Oh my goodness. Please, game. Please. Understand. Okay. I accidentally didn't do the right thing, so it's 671. There. Alright, I think that this is gonna work. There we go. That's a new noise. Huh? Did it just unlock? That light was red, and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go. Ooh, I don't like that. That's kind of creepy. You found it. Nice. Alright, guys, from this point on, I stopped right here. Guys, I stopped right here. So, from this point on, I'm going to be completely freaking blind. Okay? Just telling you right now. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall. Gasping to catch his breath, he looked around. He was in a narrow hallway. The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs. Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of this short staircase, a door. Another door. Junpei leapt up the stairs straight for the door. The door burst open, and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been for what he saw? Let me take a drink real quick. That's what my response is. What the hell? His voice trailed off, and all he could do was stare. What the heck? This is like some Titanic crap? Because that's what I remember in, like, the movie, right? You know, remember? Like, there was a big dance at the end when she died and she went to heaven or whatever, and basically the room that she was in looked exactly like this one. Kind of looks like the Titanic, to be honest. I don't know. Polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from each other. From the others. Ugh. I took physics. What are you talking about? Okay, so, the stairs and pillars were solid wood and Art Nouveau? I don't know. Embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. Junpei couldn't help but wonder, was he really in a ship? The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that, yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, its gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally Wait, what the hell? A wave? Shit, I gotta get out of here. Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran towards the tremendous staircase in front of him. C deck. B deck. As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship. He took the stairs two at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. What the hell? Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye. He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there was 4 people staring at him. On the right side, 3 more. All told, there were 7 of them. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. I'm sorry, what? I was distracted by that woman's boobs. Sorry. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there, staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of the stride. Let me just make sure I'm still freaking recording. Alright, still am. Who are these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei and time began to move again. I guess there's another one of us now. The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious, I cannot say that word, prodigious jewelry a little more. Hey, you, come on. Hurry. With no further ceremony, she ran, straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him. The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Tits. Okay, sorry. The others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman. The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering, "One of us, huh?" Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion. Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open. The next to speak was a girl with pink hair and a high voice. Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry! Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like. That's 9 of us, then. All of the cards are in hand. What does all of the cards are in hand mean? He wondered. Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him, and they were gone. He turned just in time to see two more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest, and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him, and the other was a veritable mountain of a man. The scrawny one said nothing, and scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something. "Hey, what the hell are you standing there for? Didn't you hear him?" The doors, I don't know, maybe I should do, the doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go. Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei could have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Whoa. Whoa. I have to put more emotion into it than that freaking Glitterix on. Whoa! Thrown off balance by the man in recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other seven had been running towards.